Okay, so we're live. Welcome to the Magic Minds meditation session. Bum bum bum. Now all we need is some customers to come along and do some meditation with us. I put out the video on Saturday, just had a little trial of it. So we're going to give that a go. So who's joining us today? Claire, welcome. Can everybody hear me? Tracy, welcome. Rachel, welcome. Welcome everybody. Namaste. This is bonkers. I've never done this before. This is absolutely savage. Tracy Riley in the house. Jesus. Aaron, good man. Hey, can you? I don't know. Hey, can you? Hey, hear you, I meant. Very good. Jesus, use nurses. You want to go back to spelling school, eh? Or writing school. Alright, so we have a few in the house. So what is the crack? So look, thanks for turning in. What's Tracy? My phone is loud and clear. Good stuff, Tracy. Hope you weren't having any pork chops. So look, let's get me one. Try to get this working. Come on, let's go. 1, 9, 7, 6. Right. So the crack is, right, so the reason that we put the group together, as I said before, was to build a community, build a place to come and practice mindfulness and meditation, practice being love and kind to ourselves. You know, if you haven't meditated before, this would be the place, you know, that you can do it in a group. Then there's accountability, and with accountability then you can get some consistency. Again, it's a non-judgmental environment. Being kind to yourself, accepting what is. That's what meditation has helped me with. What else? Again, the people that have joined in now, nice people, are just going to have a nice time. Okay? So that's that. Again, as I said the other day, it's not just specifically just for meditation. Like when I go to the gym, I don't specifically go just for lifting weights. I go there for the environment. I go there for the social. I go there for having a bit of crack. I go there for connection. Sometimes I go to a training session and it might be a shit training session. I might have a profound conversation with someone, and that can happen here. You could link in with somebody that you're friends with on this group, and you can create a friendship. So there's so much more to just sitting down and doing meditation. The same with going to the gym, you know, it's a social aspect, it's a psychological aspect. Look, we have a celebrity in the house, Mr. D. Collins, aka Cinderella Man. So you're in the realms, the conscious realms, with a celebrity. Fair play, D, for tuning in. Absolutely deadly. So that's the crack with the meditation group. I'm going to try to do it weekly, but I'm also going to try to do it on my lunch break in work. My sidekick for the NRH Zen Den meditation group, Dr. Jen Fennell, she's going to do a session with us, maybe on a lunch break one of the day, and then maybe some morning I might just give you a shout the night before and say that I'm going to do a morning one. Why am I doing that? I want you to get into the idea that you can meditate anywhere. You can do it in your car, you can do it like maybe sitting in a park, in your house. It doesn't have to be in a certain position. You can choose if you want to do it there, but you don't have to be constrained to that place all the time. You can do it anywhere, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You can do it anywhere, and hopefully that will break down those barriers as well. This is really safe for people. If you've never meditated before, you can do it in your gaff, but there's loads of other options outside your house, classes, and I'll talk a little bit about some of the classes that are available for you around my area anyway. Right, so look, we'll get cracking. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We'll always start off, the classes will be consistently the same. I will start off with our intention. That'll be the start. We'll do some mindful of breath or changing of breath, and then the middle piece will be breath work and body scanning and body awareness, and then we will move into some gratuity and thanking our practice, and that's the way it will go. The middle part, some weeks I'll change. I'll throw in some Metta Baphomet meditation, that's love and kindness. I'll do some visualization, some affirmations, just to change it up a little bit. But what I would like to do is keep the structure of it very similar. So then you can just adopt this, like some of the stuff I've taken here from other people, like my pal Toy Luby and other people that I listen to in meditation. So you can use it in your practice, and that's what this is all about. This is about raising awareness, raising education, breaking down barriers that meditation is only for hippy dippies and other people. Anybody can do it, you know. We're trying to make it simplistic. So look, we'll get cracking. Find a position that's comfortable for you. That's lying down, sitting up. I like to sit up because the chances are I'll fall asleep, but that's alright as well. You can't do this wrong. I can't do this wrong. This is the first time we've done this. So all we can do is have a good time and practice a bit of meditation. So it's easy peasy. Right. So find your comfortable position, close your eyes, and we'll set our intentions. Our intention for this meditation session is always to practice closing our eyes, but we can open them any time. We're going to practice being still in our body and still in our mind. You can move anytime you want, and your thoughts will come and go, so your mind will not always stay still, and that's okay. And if you need to move your leg, move your arm, that's not going to ruin your practice. It's not going to stop you from getting a Zen-like experience. Same with our thoughts. Our thoughts will come, they'll go, but that's okay. We're not going to judge them, and we're just going to adopt a playful attitude. It's not super serious. We're just meditating. So on your next in-breath, I want you to take a slow, deep breath in. And pause. Now I'm going to take a slow exhale out with a sigh-like sound. You don't have to go in unison with me. You can go on your own, or you can just free flow with your breathing, whatever takes your fancy. Let's take another deep breath in, a long, slow, deep breath. And a pause at the end. And breathe out, sigh-like breath. We'll do one more. And a little pause at the end. And breathe out, sigh-like breath. Changing our breath. Now we'll just let our breath flow wherever it flows. We won't manipulate it, we won't try too hard. We won't go too fast, won't go too slow. Wherever it goes, it goes. I now want you to take your awareness to your feet. What is the first point of contact that you can sense? Is a foot to floor? Is a foot on shoe? Is it soft? Is it hard? Bring your awareness to that. Feel the connection. We're grounded. We're earthed. What does that feel like? I now want you to feel that your foot or your leg, your ankle is now flowing into the ground. There is no contact. We're earthed. Two energies meeting, and there's no point of contact now. I want you to bring your awareness to your next point of contact. Is that the calf touching off the chair, touching off the ground? Is it the back of your knee to the chair? Whatever that is, again, bring your awareness to that. Same again, the hardness, the softness, what is the texture? Once again, feel that flow dissolve into the contact. So there's no contact now. We're all one foot, leg, chair. Bring your awareness to your next point of contact. Is that your hamstrings? Is that your bum on the chair? Is it your hands touching the chair? Bring your awareness to that point. Again, the two energies are meeting. There's no contact. We're earthed to that, to the chair, to your legs, to the ground, and all the energies flowing through it. Where's your next point of contact you can bring your awareness to? Is that your lower back, your middle back, where it touches a chair or a cushion, or you're on the floor, your shoulder blades? Bring your awareness to that. And again, that point of contact. And once again, let that flow into the floor, flow into the chair, or simply flow down into your hips, into your legs, into your feet. There is no point of contact. We're earthed, we're grounded. I'd like you to bring your awareness now to your shoulders. Are they tense? Could you relax them? Could you let the energy flow down into your back, into your arms like we did already? Because that's all we are. We're just potential energy traveling up and down. Bring your awareness to your face. Is it tight? Is your brow tight? Is your eyes? Could you bring a relaxation to your face? Could you bring a half smile? As we said earlier, it's a playful attitude we're adopting. We're just practicing meditation. Thoughts will come in, thoughts will go out. We're not going to hang on to them, we're just going to watch them like clouds, and we're not going to engage. And that's where we'll build our awareness. On your next breath in, we're going to drop a number. We're number 1, and each time you breathe in, it's another number 2 and 3, and we work our way up to 10. And each time you get lost or you drift away thinking, again, we're going to be kind to ourselves. We're just going to come back, bring it back like you would a kid, a puppy. We're going to be gentle to ourselves, just develop our awareness around that. So drop a number in on each in-breath. On your next breath, we're going to change the count. We're going to drop the number on the out breath. So each time you breathe out, we'll put the number 1 and we'll count up to 10, same as the last one. And when you drift away or get lost in a thought, just come back to number 1 and start the process again. And this is where you get to practice kindness to yourself. And you're not judging yourself, by being kind to yourself. And we're going at it with a playful attitude. On your next breath, we're going to drop the number and we're just going to focus on our breath. Where does the breath come in? Where do you feel it first? Is it the top of your nose? Is it inside your nose? Is it your mouth? Are you a mouth breather? So wherever that first point of contact is, we'll bring our awareness to that and we breathe in and we breathe out. Is it a rise and fall of your chest or your belly? We'll bring our awareness to that. And that will be our anchor. Each time you drift away, we'll bring it back to that. next breath, we're going to bring our awareness back to our presence, back to where you are in the room. You keep our eyes closed, your feet on the ground, your legs on the chair, your hands on the rest, or if you're lying on the ground, whatever position you're in, you're going to bring your awareness back to that. You're back in your room, you're back in your presence, you're back within your body. I want to take a moment now to think of something in your day, in your week, in your life that you're grateful for. A feeling that gives you great pleasure, love within your belly, that you feel it. I'm so grateful for having that in my life, him or it, whatever it is, to get that sense of gratuity in your belly, that you can connect with it. Just one thing. So I want you to hold on to that today, tonight, tomorrow, and then even tomorrow think of something new, and then the day after. You can incorporate gratuity into your life as a practice. But also like you to take this moment to thank yourself for giving yourself the love and kindness, for sitting down and meditating for 10 minutes, 12 minutes, whatever it was. This is the art of practicing love and kindness for yourself in service of the rest of the world. So I want you, whatever position you're in, to rub your hands down the front of your legs or the side of your legs or whatever. Get a bit of heat into your hands and put them over your eyes and gently rub your eyes. And we start to open our eyes and bring ourselves back to the present. And we're awake and we're sitting, we're alive. And that is our practice. Namaste. Namaste, everybody. So there you go. That was, I don't know, I think we were 12 or 13 minutes. I haven't timed. I was just timing in the middle stuff. So that's just a quick practice. Namaste, Rachel. Thanks very much. I'll bring it closer because I don't have my reading glasses. I should be getting reading glasses. So guys, that's it. That's as simple as it is. The middle part, we've done some breath work and counting. As I say, we'll throw in some love and kindness meditation and some visualization in the middle. We'll keep the kind of practice the same at the start. We'll always set our intentions. Hey Dean, welcome. The nurses are in the house. And in the end we'll always end up with a gratuity. And I would say to you, thanks Claire, an absolute legend. I would keep that part consistent, and in the middle you can do it. You can't do it wrong. You're sitting down and being mindful of your breath, and that's the simplicity of meditation. What I would probably say to people now is, if you want to reflect on your practice, where did your mind go? What was there's hindrance to meditation. There's hindrance. Thanks a lot, Cinderella Man, EP Cinderella Man. There's hindrance to your meditation. If you can take a reflection on that and remember the next time that you meditate, and they come into play. Anytime you do anything new, we'll face these hindrances, and it's about building awareness around them, and I'll go through them on another day. I learned loads on a course I done down the Buddhist Centre, and I'll share it with you. Thanks a lot, Audrey Colton. How's it going? Long time no see. Emma Daly, what's the crack? What was I going to say? Yeah, if you want to do more of that, definitely come back. We'll keep going. As I say, we'll do probably lunch times. We'll do once a week. We'll change it up. But if you want, Margaret Shannon, how's it going? You're welcome. What else? Yeah, does if you want to get out of your house, you want to do a meditation session, there's one with Louise Meditation. I've been to her class. It's in the Catherine Centre. She's absolutely brilliant. The class is excellent. I went a few times. The people that are there are lovely, and that's really important. As I said to you, it's not just about the meditation, but she's deadly. There's also my mate Toy Glooby, if you want to upmark it. He does yoga classes, and I've plagiarised some of his stuff here. He does a lunch and yoga on a Saturday, and he does a yoga during the week, so that's brilliant. If you want any of those details, get in contact with me. Thanks. Brilliant. Thanks a lot, Tracy. Really appreciate your kind words. So that's it. So there you go. Hopefully that has been of benefit to you, been of education to you, and that's meditation. It's really simplistic. You can't really go wrong. What I would say to you, if you felt like you weren't doing it right, blah blah, I promise you were. Your practice is your practice, and all you're doing is being kind to yourself, learning as you go along, and this is a safe environment, safe group with nice lovely people. So there you go. Have a fantastic evening. Has anybody any questions that you wanted me to answer before I go? Any questions? Joanne, thanks for joining us. Fair play to you. I can't see the pictures. Who else is there? Tracy, an absolute legend. I need to get a bigger screen. Maybe that's the thing. Has anybody any questions before we go? Yeah. So what I would say is practice your meditation consistently. Do I do it? No, I don't. I do it a couple of times a week. But I don't give myself a hard time as much as I used to. I should be this, I should be doing that. I don't give myself the tyrannies of should. So yeah, there you go. No questions. Have a fantastic evening. Should we mind our little selves? Of course, Claire, you should always mind your little self in service of the rest of the world. How did you get to dig into the figure? Do another one Saturday and set me up for the week. Joanne, you're an absolute, my sister-in-law, an absolute legend. Fig, you spelled it wrong, you're an absolute numpty. Tracy Riley, my cousin, she's an absolute gem, she's funny as fuck. Right, so there you go. I'm going to get loads of stick over this. Look at my beard, it looks like something from Lord of the Rings. Well, actually, one of my mates calls me Lord of the Rings because I've engaged twice. So there you go, I get some stick, I put myself out for it. So look, there you go, namaste, have a fantastic evening. Mind your little self in service of the rest of the world. Take it easy, bye bye.